So tonight kind of ushers in a new era for the 405, right? Like
we hope,
like kind of the beginning of the past almost.
Yeah. So we all decided to show up here for the Meridian Cruise to bring it back to what made us love to do this in the first place.
Yeah.
And everything started here at the Meridian Cruise. Every year we would race after the Meridian Cruise, and hopefully this sparks the interest again in everybody.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. The cruise already looks like it's packed.
Oh, yeah.
There's people lined up. This is what we loved about it in the beginning. This is what we're going to love about it again.
So that was the first kind of big drive. We drove it around town a couple times a little bit. That was up on the interstate, about 80, 85.
Is that how fast we were going?
Yeah.
Oh, my speedometer said 50. Just to let you know.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, no. I hit 63 once.
Huh. I was doing 80, 85 to catch y'all. Maybe, I don't know. It was right the other day when I checked it though. Anyways, no big deal. I can fix it. How'd it do? Everything good?
Great.
Yeah.
Shocks are a little loose in the front, which that's how we set it up. But other than that, yeah, no, everything was great, man. So I'm gonna walk around here and I'm gonna look at some of the other guys' cars. All of the 405 guys built cars for this. Some of them I've seen, some of them I haven't. I see Dom's car sitting over there, and I really want to check it out. And of course, Lutz's car, I want to check it out too. So it's gonna be cool.
Well, what did you think of what went down tonight with the cruise?
Man, it's been a long time since I've been out to that cruise.
Yeah.
And I remember why I used to love it so much, and I also remember why I stopped going.
Yeah.
We first got there, it was really cool. There's a lot of hot rods out, and then as soon as the sun goes down, all the cool hot rods go home, which I don't blame them. They don't want all the people that, I'm not gonna say shouldn't be out there, but
they don't.
The normal traffic to ass in them and stuff because it backs up, and a lot of people aren't paying attention whenever it's like that. You get people that are sitting on the side of the road, lined up, they're hollering at everybody, and those people that aren't in hot rods like that, and they're not paying attention.
No.
Somebody stops in front of you, your badass hot rod that you traveled across the country to bring to Hot Rod Nationals is crashed.
Yep.
And nobody wants that. So most of the cool hot rods, they'll go home as soon as the sun goes down. And then it just looks like a traffic jam.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to sit. Yeah, nobody wants to sit in a traffic jam. So, but it was cool. I'm glad we went out. It's been a long time since we've been out there. And, we met up with the McKees out there and we talked about our first race of the season with the small tire cars.
Yep.
55 was getting it, it
looks pretty good, man.
It seems like it's running pretty good. I still think it's down on timing, but man, dude, it was digging hard whenever I was sticking it. Yep. So I could just feel the tires trying to put in work, and I think it's going to be all right.
Yep.
I think we're going to go fast with that car.
I do too, man. If nothing else, it fucking looks cool. Man, it's cool.
Yeah, I love it.
So, okay, end game is finally over with. We won't talk too much about that because not everything's aired on TV yet. But now we are full steam ahead on the new season of the 405 show. Today, you've seen Sean cruise the 55 around. Does great cruising around. It's time to get a little testing in. Trucker Matt took it to the dyno for us while we were still in Vegas doing end game. It made 1100 and something horsepower. Sorry we don't have any video of it. Apologize, we just weren't able to make it.
Yeah.
Today we're going to take it testing though. Before it goes testing, Sean's going to scale and align this deal. Or scale it anyways.
I'm not much on ladder bars.
Yeah.
I don't know which way brings it up or brings it down.
Oh, yeah.
I would assume if I suck this in, it picks the tire up.
Tire just went that way.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Aiden, get me 2 3/4 wrenches, and then get me 9/16 on a gun and a wrench. We can figure it out real quick on where it needs to be, because remember this, I got this to be this fucking close.
So, we're going to the track.
We are. I just need to make sure, and I get it before everybody says, why are you going to test at the track for the street? We're really not.
No.
We're gonna go out there. This car's set for how many years?
11.
Well, besides the, nothing fell off of it when Dad made that pass. But of course, we changed a lot of stuff on the car.
Yeah.
We just need to go down the track, make sure nothing falls off of it, and make sure nothing stupid happens. And then after that, let's get a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie and act like we're not gonna run traction control, because we are.
Well, I mean, if you have it, why wouldn't you use it?
Oh yeah, there's a reason that we put fuel tech on the car. Otherwise, we'd have a carburetor.
Yeah.
Shit's dripping on me, hit me in the head. I don't know if it's me or what.
Shit's wet.
This shit's wet. Yes, there's a reason that we put the traction control on the car, and that is to use it. So we are gonna get some times. We don't really care what those times are. We're gonna see how fast we can go.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, dude. Look at this. This bolts in this way, and this bolts in this way.
Oh man. Nope. That's one of Sean's ticks right there.
So when Fuel Tech dynoed this, the car's so low that they have to come in here and move these brackets up to raise the car up. Otherwise, the hub dyno will hit the quarter pounds. Well, it's about 2 inches higher right now than what the car was whenever it left here.
Yeah.
So we got to fix that. And obviously they had this one all the way out. Aiden, get me a 3/4 on the gun so that I can fix that. I'm not cool with that.
Son of a bitch. What piece of shit fucking brake lines. Man, whoever made these brake lines can eat one.
That fucking sucks.
So now we gotta bleed these brake lines again. That sucks. We ordered 3 brand new brake lines for this deal, and every one of them has broke. So I won't be
They're
using
the same as what we got for the donk?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. That don't make no sense. Like, that one's not even in a bind.
That's what this is.
Yeah. Great. That sucks.
Yeah, it does. Hey, let's go up and then get me one of those red deals, Aiden, to where I can hold this rear end. Fucking sucks, man. And then let's get something to clean this up.
Yeah, that sucks.
So you can see we ain't done no burnouts yet.
No.
Like none. That'll work. All right, bring me one of those red deals.
Yep.
Fuck me, man. Now not only do we gotta fuck.
We gotta replace that line. We gotta bleed these damn things again too.
Oh, I hate it, man. I hate clean brakes. Lift it up.
So what?
There you go, just like that. That's good. There you go. Good. Other way.
What are your expectations today? Do you have a certain number in mind you'd like to see it go?
Man, I really don't.
So I'll start off. We know from the dyno trip and the data that we got, the converter's not exactly right for the combo. It's pretty heavy on the tight side. There's a big RPM drop on the shifts. So, what are you looking for?
The 9/16.
Oh, it's up there on your. It's right there.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? And honestly,
How high do you want?
I just want to take tension off of it.
Oh.
Come down. Down. Down.
It's off.
Oh. Well, then you better go up. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal to us. There you go. It's not that big of a deal to us what it runs. We're not going to focus on getting that fast time yet. What do I think it'll run when it's all said and done?
Oh, it'll be fast when it's all said and done.
When it's all said and done, I think the thing will run 5.0s.
I do too. I firmly believe that.
I really do.
If we go, I do. I really do. If we go 550s today, I'll be stoked.
That's a good number.
Because we're not going to worry about it. Chances are we're probably not going to hit the trans brake. I'm going to be racing on some shit blacktop and some virgin concrete. But we have been to the virgin concrete before. Long time ago, we raced there once or twice when we first started this show, and it is grooved concrete.
Oh, where?
In Elk City.
Oh, okay.
The first 3 race
Yeah.
nights are going to be in Elk City, and that is grooved concrete.
Nice. I've never been there.
Really?
That's when I had a real job. Yeah, I never made it
man,
there.
What a loser.
I know.
Man. Let's get a light over here. You know,
It was
help
all the
my
way at
eyes
the
out.
bottom.
It had to have been.
Yeah, I can see it.
There's no way that I would have been cool with this not being. So yes, we have been there. The road is decent. I can't really. I mean, I could go back and look at data from the Nova.
Yeah.
You know, and see how fast we went out there with the big tire car. And that was a long time ago too, though. So, not real sure that would help us out much, but it wouldn't hurt us.
No.
So yeah, no, if we go somewhere around 550s, I'll be happy. But I'm gonna prepare to run 620s.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
hey, if that's what it takes, because we are going to some virgin asphalt also.
So I wonder if it translates over. You know, we've kind of figured out on our big tire stuff that, you know, if we want to run 450s on a street, we need a tune-up that runs 420s.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I would imagine, yes. But we're also not going to run the... We're also not going to run the wheel speed that what we run on the big tire cars.
Right.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
We could run.
There will be a few passes that we do.
We could run a lot more wheel speed.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me see.
Let me tell you something. So which one are you going in?
Man, I feel like it's in this one. Look right here. Come over to this side. See the round?
Oh yeah.
I know it wasn't in the bottom one because I thought, man, I could go a lot lower with this. I feel. These things suck.
No, dude, I told them not to put them on this rear end, and here we are.
That's what we had.
I also think they told me to order whatever I wanted, and I did not. So
What are you gonna do? Yep, this seems more like it. Ooh. It is what it is. Let's just put the first one on there, and then we'll see after that.
well, it's in the same one it was.
No,
It's not.
no. You can see 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Right here, you can see 1.5.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what is that? Just 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. One.
We're also going to put that weight bar on the back.
Which
So
is gonna make it.
set down a little bit lower. But regardless, I know where we were. We're 6.7 degrees uphill with our bottom bar. We're fixing to see what we are at this hole. And then we're going to look back, we're going to look at it, we're going to go, it may not work a little bit lower than that, but it's going to look good there. And then we're going to
And that's part of
give
the
up,
battle.
and that is half the battle. So we want this thing to look good, and low looks good, let's be honest.
Looking good's the most important part.
That's right.
How excited are you to stage this thing?
I was real excited, but I don't feel very good.
Yeah?
So yeah, I feel kind of sick.
Ugh.
But whenever I woke up this morning, I thought you're going to be the one racing this car today.
Yeah.
And I don't have a problem with that. You know, like I know that if I,
Yeah, I know.
you'd be ready to step in. You've been way faster what this car will go.
Yeah, way faster.
Yeah.
I've been 430s.
It wouldn't be no big deal to go fucking.
I've been a full second faster, and this thing's gonna go.
That's right.
Wasn't this hot though?
No, it wasn't this hot.
It was in April.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man, this car's.
Later on during the day too, you made your passes in the heat.
Yeah. It was like 118. This car is the coolest though, man. Your dad knocked it out on the bodywork
See what I did just now?
after he
I
knocked
put this
out.
opposite, the same way that they had it, and I'm not going to be cool with that.
Yeah.
Man, Bill's not happy. Go get me a 9/16 swivel. I need a street car. Hopefully I can just... Who put this on?
It was not me.
Who put this on?
It was not me.
I did it.
Aiden, come here. Vince? Yeah. Who put that pin on? Come on, man. Why, what's the problem? They're backwards.
Oh, yeah, you put way more in the back.
So, you're about to make your first pass on this car
In how many
12
years?
years. 11 years.
Well, unless you count me
that
racing
one
you in the man van.
where I treated
Remember
you
when
with
I
the
fucked
man
you up
van?
in the man van?
Yeah, you had to come around me at the end.
Yeah, at the end. Oh, yeah. It is what it is.
Yep.
You can't argue the fact that the man van did leave a little bit quicker than I did.
Yeah,
I feel like you fucked up and went, oops, and then let off. And then,
Yeah. Yeah. So, we're about to see what this thing will do off a foot brake, right?
Yeah.
At least for the first pass.
I feel like where we're going to be racing at, a foot brake is plenty good. Shouldn't need, to bump in or two-step or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like some cars do.
Yeah. Some cars with their fender exit pipes and...
Yeah. Yes, no, we're going to, I feel like the converter's probably too tight. It may not be happy. It may fall on its face. But we're gonna short shift it this first one.
We can do whatever you want to do.
I have not looked at this tune at all.
Okay. I mean,
Still ain't happy.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
615, 120, or 116, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's still got out there and just, I 100% believe that this thing will do the 550s we talked about.
Oh yeah, it just needs a
pretty
converter.
Easy. It's just not happy right now.
Yep. I mean, we kind of figured that.
Yeah.
So.
It still knocked the tire off on the shift.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
And then it felt like it was hitting traction control, even though it wasn't on.
Really?
Yeah, we 100% didn't have it on, but it felt like it was.
Huh.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Huh.
If it was, I didn't know it.
Yeah. All right. So we're back here at the track. It's the next night. We got our ass whipped last night. Nothing really went right. So we decided we needed a new converter. Stopped by Ryan's shop. He had one that is hopefully a little bit looser. I'm not totally sure of it yet, but pulled a transmission out. I actually pulled two transmissions out today. I pulled the transmission out of my shop truck. It's now in Dalton's Falcon, so he can try and get some new personal best. Then I pulled a transmission out of the 55, and that sucked. Just damn, it's not very easy to work on, but it's got a new converter in it. Monkey come over, fixed the exhaust for us so we could get here, and now we're getting this thing iced down and see if things go any better. So we really don't know what to expect. Oh, and we did put a slick on it instead of the drag bracket. 28 10.5 Hoosier. So we will see what happens here shortly. Kind of talked about, we got our asses whipped yesterday, and then I continued to get my ass whipped all day today on this thing.
I get my ass whipped all the time. Every day. Yeah, every day, all day.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh man, they lived the life.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm tired. I got 2 hours of sleep last night.
Ugh.
So.
Ugh. I do have you beat there.
Yeah.
I do have you beat there.
Well, for once. Yeah.
So we are back here at the track. The car's got a new converter in it. We did put a slick on it. 28 10.5
I mean, it's
Hoosier.
got a new to this car slick. We don't.
Yeah.
I mean, converter. We don't know if it's going to work or not.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of explained, we stopped by Ryan's. He said he might have one that was a little bit looser than ours, and it could still be.
We just need to see what it drops on the shift.
Yep, that's the most important part. So the converter that was in the car is it's literally the same converter that came out of my truck whenever it was pro charged, and it was way too tight for it. We kind of figured that this car having more stroke, more horsepower would get through it, and it was better, but it still wasn't what the car needed. So
yeah. We're
hoping this one that we just put in it is going to be better.
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
So we're gonna find out here real quick.
Yeah, let's go make it.
All right, so we broke the drive shaft. There's no more time to test at the track. First race night for the 405 show is tomorrow. So there it is. Boom, broke it. It got damaged or something like that while we were trying to make the exhaust fit earlier, and etc. And
your uncle, you got fucked up.
Yeah, it's broke. It's 2-piece now. So we're going to hope that this old
you need more?
Yeah.
gonna hope that this old drive shaft will fit for the time being, and we're gonna hit the streets and see if we can make this thing work. So that's where we're at. We're gonna slide it in here real quick, make sure the transmission still shifts, and
if we can slide it in here. Worst case scenario,
it'll always fit.
I have to pull all these bars out and lengthen them up a little bit. You know, set the wheelbase back just a little.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a problem.
What's Matt trying to say?
Oh, we don't know how to put a drive shaft in.
Oh, you can't put a drive shaft in?
No.
His hands don't fit that carbon very well.
No.
No, I mean, if it was the right yoke for this transmission, that would probably work. But
Why would it not be?
It's
They're both 4L80s. And in fact, that's the same transmission that one came out of.
really?
Yeah.
Hang on, if you get tired, let me know and I'll jump up there and get it.
We'll rent you a man or something. So when Matt stops fucking around, we'll get this drive shaft in here, and then we're gonna go hit the streets.
I'll work this side.
All right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. 55 is it's band-aided.
It's better than saying it's ready.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. We got a different drive shaft in the 55. It's a tight squeeze.
Yeah, it's 2 inches longer. I didn't know that it was 2 inches longer. I mean, if you're gonna put a number on it,
Yeah, I mean,
If you
I don't know if
told me-
some of you guys had an extra 2 inches shaft. You know what I'm saying?
I wish mine was 2 inches shorter right now. Because I do not like how it's bottomed out right now.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sitting on the trailer right now, bouncing, it's bottomed out.
Yeah, so that's kind of the position that we're in, but we've got to test. We're headed out to the street, and Sean's gonna let go of the button of the 55 for the first time on the street ever, except that one time where we broke the converter bolts.
Yeah. No. This is a car that we never really street raced.
No, it was a
It's a 10.5 car.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what it was. It was a
it
10.5
was.
car.
We had a class at our local track called Mod Street. It was a 28 10.5 4150 carburetor single entry nitrous plate class, and that's what the car was for. So now it's a street car.
I did take all the measures of not wanting to hurt the transmission, so I raised the car up about half an inch in the back.
It killed him too. He was not happy about it.
That's going to do 2 things. 3 things. First off, it's going to make the car real ugly. Second off,
Y'all won't even be able to tell.
it is going to, yeah, no. I couldn't hardly tell either.
Yeah.
It is going, what is going on over there with all the flashing?
Oh, I can't see anything besides this flashlight. Oh, wow. Is that what that is, Matt?
What is
I
it?
guess.
Oh, no, that one light's just flashing. 2 lights are flashing.
Oh, yeah, no, they are. Yeah. So when you raise the back end of the car up with the ladder bar, it is, it's going to pull the drive shaft out of the transmission a little bit more. As the car bounces on the trailer, it's probably going in, you know, and bottoming out. That's not good. It's not good on all the thrust bearings and everything in that transmission to do that. Nor is it good. It runs all the way up. It will run all the way up and mess up the bearings and stuff in the motor.
Yes.
It can. I'm sorry. Not that it's going to, but it could, you know, and then we'd be proper fucked.
Yeah. Yes. Very proper.
Also, I got a bunch of suckers, guys.
We're good.
I'm sick. Just to let everybody know, like, I got 2 hours of sleep last night. We came home from filming the end game. Oh man, I can't swallow. We came home from filming the end game, and we've been non-stop on the 55 since then.
Yes.
Of course, we were non-stop on the 55 before we went to end game. So
when we left for end game, the 55 was ready, and then for some reason we still had to come home and work on it non-stop to get it ready.
It was ready to test, and then once we tested, everything went out the window.
Yes.
Whenever the converter was way wrong. Which is weird, because I don't remember whenever I looked at the data from Dad crashing that it was wrong. Was it?
Yeah.
Like as bad as it is now?
It was worse then. It didn't make as much power.
I would assume that it would be worse then.
Yeah.
But man, we should have got another converter on deck.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's beside the point. We didn't. So I got these suckers to you know, keep my throat moist. Moist.
I just like suckers. So. Anyways, that's where we're at right now. We're hoping for the best. We're gonna see what happens here. So, street hits with the 55 coming at you soon.
But let's be honest, it's not gonna go well. Like, the transmission is still dropping 1500 on the shift. We made 2 passes at the track and it knocked the tire off on the shift. So what do y'all think it's gonna do on the street?
Well, we did put the new converter in. We haven't really seen anything with it yet because it broke.
We haven't. It tried to leave hard when it broke that drive shaft, though.
Yeah, it did.
We also put a slick on the car. 2810.5, of course. But it is a Hoosier slick now. We did have the Radio Pro on it.
Well,
they seem to work. They seem to work really well on the man van and on the shop truck. But let's be honest, nothing's gonna hook on the street like a slick. Yes?
Nothing's gonna drive like a radial though.
Oh yeah, no, nothing's gonna drive like a radial. But I would rather it drive like shit on the way back after a win than, you know, drive like a Cadillac and lose.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, drive like a Caprice and lose.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yep. So, street hits coming up right now. Stick around.